Hello, Taurus. This is going to be a love reading for you. It's going to be timeless, so just whenever you find it is when it is meant for you. Let's get some general energy to start. Now, if this part resonates with you, then that's how you know it is your reading. If this does not, then it's just not for you. And just watch next time. All right, let's see what we got. Expansion. Okay. And impartiality. I don't have all these memorized, so I am going to read from the book. Now, expansion is from the 5th chakra, which is about communication. Let's see. Expansion says it's about the sky god. Your life is changing as you move away from the old way of relating to others. New people are entering your life. Relationships may no longer work. You need to reach out to those who are in the same vibrational frequency of personal upliftment. Call upon higher companions to advise you at this time. Okay. Something is expanding for you, and that means that what is currently around you just might not be for you anymore, and that's not a bad thing. Then we got impartiality. I think I do remember this one, but I'm going to read it anyway. Now, this is the 7th chakra. It's about enlightenment, consciousness, purpose, wisdom, spirituality, and expansiveness, which is funny because you have expansion. Okay. Impartiality says... This is not a time to personally shine, but to allow others to come forth with their gifts. You may find yourself in the role of a neutral advisor. Hold space for others to find their own answers. Advice may not be well received. Be unbiased. So this card, the story behind this card I do know, so I'm going to tell you. She is carrying 2 paint cans. And her name is Bahana Beige. So 2 neighbors are arguing over what color they want to paint the fence between them. One wants to paint it blue, one wants to paint it red. And they just cannot agree no matter what. So she comes along and she gives the neighbor that wants red the blue paint, and the neighbor that wants blue the red paint. And she makes them paint their side of the fence the color that the other neighbor wanted. And that way, every time they look at it, they're going to see their neighbor's point of view. If that makes any sense. So it's to take an impartial look at your situation. The action here is to listen and observe. If I step back from my present situation, what do I see? Can I be neutral? Okay, it's about allowing things to unfold. All right. All right, I'm going to leave that there. And we're going to get into the tarot. All right, so what is currently going on? Now, this is a love reading, so expansion doesn't have to mean that you're going to leave the person you're with and find someone better. That is not what that means. Expansion could be getting married. It could be buying a home, moving in together, starting a family. And the impartiality card, I'm seeing like you just really need to see eye to eye with somebody. You need to maybe see their point of view on a situation. But let's see what we got. Okay, the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is about celebrating, getting together with friends, having a good time. Let's see what else we got. The King of Swords. Okay. And the 3 of Pentacles. Working together. All right, let me clarify these. So why do we have the Queen, or I'm sorry, why do we have the 3 of Cups? I have a backwards card. The backwards card was the 4 of Wands, which symbolizes marriage a lot of times. Oh, wow. And justice. So justice could also signify marriage because, you know, the justice of the peace. And when I said about expansion, like you could be getting married, and then the 3 of Cups also, it's about like a lot of times this card shows like a wedding reception, like people celebrating something to celebrate. So you may be getting married in the near future. I don't know. Let's see what else we got. King of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Okay, so this celebration, it's something that you are it's gonna be well deserved. Now, the King of Wands, it could be a business owner, but he's bold and assertive and goes after what he wants. Now, with the Ten of Swords, it's about something being done and over with. So let me get one more because it kind of goes against all the other cards. Ooh. Conflict. And the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is confusing. So I feel like there's some kind of conflict that you've been having. And the Ten of Swords, I do feel like it's ending the conflict. So the reason, because the card here that we're clarifying is celebration. So we're asking now, what are we celebrating? You're going to get justice here. The King of Wands knows what he wants and he goes after it. The Queen of Swords, I feel like this kind of going along with the impartiality card. I feel like you're going to have to like kind of drop your boundaries a little bit. And not like your healthy boundaries. Keep those always. But you're going to have to maybe drop your defensiveness a little bit and see eye to eye with somebody, because you got the Five of Wands, which is not seeing eye to eye. But then the Ten of Swords is something coming to an end. So I feel like what's coming to an end is maybe your rigidness or your need to be right. I don't know. Let's see. We got the King of Swords here. Now, the King of Swords is truth, honesty, good communication. Nine of Swords. Let's see. Got a lot of anxiety here around the truth. Queen of Pentacles. That was in the reverse. And the Four of Swords in reverse. This is... And then you have the Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I see the King of Swords as somebody being too rigid. Somebody, I'm still getting the same message. It's just, I don't know why it's still carrying on. It's like you can't have fun. You can't celebrate because you're too busy setting such strong rules that you can't rest. You can't really enjoy yourself. I'm going to get one more. Yeah, and it's like killing your progress. It's hurting the progress that you have. But then in the end here, you do have the Three of Pentacles, which is working together as a team. So this might be just a work in progress, and I don't know if this is you or the other person. I'm going to actually ask about that. Hold on. Let me ask about that right now, because who is this King of Swords? This could be the person you're dealing with. King of Wands. And the Queen of Pentacles. That did not help at all. I see you as the Queen of Pentacles because you are an earth sign, Taurus. So I don't know if you're dealing with a fire sign, but it doesn't really matter. This is a collective reading. But I do see this King of Swords as the person you're dealing with. So I feel like the person you're dealing with might be the one with all the strict, rigid rules and needs to have more fun. But how do you convince them to do that is the question. Because you can only really control your own actions. You can't make anybody do anything, unfortunately. The World in reverse. The World in reverse would be like stuck energy. Like this has just come to a halt right now. Page of Cups. Okay, the Chariot and the Emperor in the upright. Okay. Working together as a team and coming to a decision together is what's going to fix this, but It's hard. I mean, you have the Chariot, which is moving forward victoriously. You have the Emperor and the Upright, which is taking charge of things, and it's putting things in order. And the Page of Cups is some kind of offer of peace, offer of love. So I do see, because the main card in the spread is working together as a team. It's just going to be, I feel like it's just going to be difficult, and I don't know how you're going to get there. Let me ask for some advice on that specific situation. There's too many. I don't want 3. Hold on. Let's try that. Oh, that one wants to stay out. The Cozy Witch. These are witch. These are Halloween cards. I just really like them. Take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. So that's the Fool. So that's telling you to take a leap of faith. You know, I see that this person might have some rigid rules, and they might be set in their ways. And with this expansion and impartiality, I feel like you might, if they are truly the Emperor in the situation, you might need to just follow their ideas. And I mean, not in a way where it would hurt. If it hurts you, don't do it. But try to see their point of view a little bit more. Try to be a little bit more lenient with that. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. But let me see. How does this person see you right now? I feel like this is somebody that you're married to, or you're in. This is for somebody who's definitely in like a long-term commitment. They see you as their one true love, their soulmate. Yes, they see you as their forever, really, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is like childhood sweetheart. The Queen of Pentacles is like long-term wife. Oh, we got the wish fulfillment. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is unstuck energy, and the Wheel of Fortune, which is divine timing. It's fortune turning in your favor. Okay, now, what are their intentions in whatever this situation may be? Okay, their intentions are the Five of Wands. It's the conflict card. I feel like they're pretty set in their ways, and they're going to argue this until they win. Yeah, we got the heavy burden. So their intentions are to be a pain in the butt. But then the Ace of Cups is an offer of love. So I don't see this in a toxic way at all. I do see that they're just stubborn. Now, what are your feelings towards this person? Eight of Swords in reverse, which is unstuck. Now, the Nine of Pentacles, it was in reverse. I see this as you see this person as taking care of you. Yeah. This person is like your rock. Like they hold it all together. So I feel like seeing their point of view and trying to just go along with what they want, as long as it's not hurting you or taking away from you, it might just work out in the long run. What is the possible outcome? Two of Swords. So this is going to be a decision that's not going to be easy to make. Whatever this is that you two are going back and forth on. And I hope it's not something as silly as what color you're going to paint the fence. But whatever this is, it's a tough decision because you've got the Two of Swords, so she's blindfolded herself because she doesn't want to make a choice between those two things. But the reality of the situation is that she has to make a decision. So, Wheel of Fortune, fortune turning in your favor. This is the potential outcome. Okay, cards need to cooperate with me. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So the Two of Pentacles is like really weighing up your options and having a hard time deciding between the two things. But it's in the reverse now, so I feel like this decision is going to become a lot easier. And let me get your advice on this whole situation now. We've got the Ace of Wands. It says, don't you see how passion makes you glow? Whatever this is, I think you're supposed to find the good in it. You're supposed to find the passion and desire that your partner sees in whatever this is and just embrace it. Two of Wands is it's planning your future. It says your decisions decide your future here, nothing else. So whatever this decision is, because you do have expansion at the very beginning of the reading, it's like you're building something together. I think this is really good. It might get a little complicated, but I don't see anything toxic or anything bad in this reading. So thank you for watching. I hope this helped, and I will see you next time. Bye.